Hi guys, and welcome back to our second video. Today we are going to go through all of the singles we currently have in our collection that we are looking to get graded in the future. Most of these cards are in here are near mint or better. We've got a mixture of we've got one piece card to start us off, which is this lovely pickup that we got recently, the Luffy X Borussia Dortmund card. We picked this up at our local card show, a card show recently. Absolutely love this card. Love the one piece, love the collabs. Yeah, it's absolutely fantastic card to start us off with. So yes, that's the one piece card we got in here. And then going on to the Pokemon. So I'll go right to left, a little bit different this time. Some of the cards that we have got in the collection that we're probably going to trade out. This is our Erica's Invitation. Recently picked this up in an Ace 10. Great card. Love all this, the flowers in the background of this card. It just really pops. Really lovely card. And then after that, we've got this Gardevoir from Scarlet and Violet. We also recently picked this up in a 10 at the Cheltenham card show. Love this card. I think this is absolutely going to go up in future. I think it's very underrated from Scarlet and Violet, especially with them going out of print probably in the next 12 months. Most of these cards are all pretty near mint or better, but this one here isn't, but it's one of our favourite cards. We picked this up over at Collector's Card House when we travelled down to London, the back end of, start of the year actually. This is the Gyarados EX. It's got a little ding down there in the bottom right hand corner. I don't know if you can see that on camera, but just a little ding down there. Other than that, it's got a little bit of whitening on the back, but we've got this in a black sleeve protector at the minute. But yeah, this card, absolutely love this card, especially with the Greninja in there as well. Then we're going on to Blissey V, another Pokemon card that we love just because of how cute it is. Very underrated. I think it's from Astral Radiance, but I can't tell you for certain. But once again, very minty on this card here as well. Like I said, we've got a lot of cards that we want to get graded coming up in the future, but just getting space at the minute is very, very hard. But we've got this Pikachu VMAX here. I think it's another underrated card. Not sure if these will go up in future. But yeah, once again, lovely card. Very underrated one in my opinion. Then we've got the Lugia V-Star. Who doesn't love a Lugia card? This one here, I think it's from Brilliant Stars, or Silver Tempest, sorry. The one that I'd love to get graded, especially with our little kittens running around. One of them's called Lugia, named after one of our favourite Pokemon. And then this one here, we've got the Gardevoir from Generations. This card, absolutely love it. Rolls, the Curlier, the whole evolution line in there. This one's also signed by Randy himself. We got this done at the London card show last year. Got a few dings on there. But yeah, not too bad. A few scratches on the front though, which isn't ideal, but we just want to get this one authenticated, I think, through Ace and just get it in a slab, especially with Randy's signature. Then we're moving on to a couple of other cards. I think this is the full arts now. We're starting off with the Oshawott Master Ball. I want to get this one graded just because we love the artwork on this one here from the latest White Flare set, and it's also my girlfriend's favourite Pokemon. So very nice card there, also very minty. Then we've got the Pikachu Gold Full Art from Surgeon Sparks. Once again, who doesn't like a Pikachu card? This one's another very nice one. Yeah, not too bad there at all. Great condition on it. Hopefully get this one graded soon. And then we've got the Mew Gold from 151. This one here, once again, love Mew. Very underrated in terms of the 151 set. But yeah, very, very nice. Then we've got the Destined Rivals Moltres, Team Rocket's Moltres. So I think this is being reprinted with the stamp on it in the Moltres UPC that's coming out, I think, at the end of the year. So this one's probably going to drop a little bit in price, but do love these full arts with the trainers in the background. I think it really makes the card stands out. And then we've got the Persian as well. Love Giovanni, easily my favourite support card or trainer. I don't even know what you'd like to call him, but the leader, I guess, of Team Rocket. He is my favourite, without a doubt. Then we've got the Lily Scafari here from Journey Together. This one's also a very, very lovely card. I think everybody loves this collab in terms of Lily and Clefairy. Most of the cards that have come out from that generation have also been very, very good, very, very sought after. Then we've got a couple of Hildas here, both very gradable. Just really like these cards, like these full arts from White Flare. So another couple of nice full arts there. And then, like I said about Giovanni's Charisma from 151. Like I said, my favourite leader, shall we say. Absolutely love that one. Then we go into MC's Hype. The missus really like this card. I can't remember what set this from. Yeah, another lovely card there on that full art. And we've got Jasmine's Gaze. This one's from Surgeon Sparks. You know, we do like these cards. I think they're tub pieces, shall we say. Probably wouldn't put them all on display. But yeah, we'll get them put in the tub. Jinx EX. another nice one from 151. Probably not many people's favourite Pokemon, but still a nice one to have in the collection. We've got some Terrestrial Festival here. We've got the Ogerpom, and I can't remember the name of this trainer, but yeah, this is the final Polaroid we needed to basically complete that set that I showed off in the last video. We've got all of them graded in 10s, so them two are quite nice there. Then I think these are just some cards that we're keeping hold of for the future. So just a couple of those. I think we've got them from a recent Whatnot stream from Randy. Then we've got this Groudon, Japanese Groudon. A little bit beaten up, but got it at a good price on another Whatnot stream. So I was quite happy to get this one and pick this one up for the collection. And then we've got the Holo Dark Zard. I think like in future, I want to try and like clean these cards up a lot. So I'm going to buy one of the Kurtz kits, I think, and try and, yeah, it's a little bit whitening on this card, quite around a few of the edges here. But I think we got this quite a while back now at a good price. I think we paid about £30 for this card, so it's not too bad. Some nice swells on there. I don't know if you can see one up there, but very, very nice. And then this is just our whole stack of prismatic stamped cards that we got from the surprise boxes. Umbreon, very, very nice card there. I think that one, these will all go up over time just from the stamps. The Espeon, I think we've got a few duplicates in here. So we've got Sylveon as well, very nice. And then the Glaceon as well. Like I said, I think in future, I think we did quite well with this. I think we're only missing one of the evolutions. So we've got Flareon, which I think is Jolteon from all of these, which is a bit of a letdown. But these will all get graded, I believe, over time. I think that's what we plan to do with them, just because of these stamps. Once again, like I say, everybody loves a stamp card, and I think over time these will build and become more valuable over time. So there's the Eevee as well. And then we've got the Vaporeon. And then I think these are just all the duplicate cards we've got here at the back. So we've got the Glaceon, then another Flareon here as well, another Glaceon as well, and then also another Sylveon. So like I say, with all these stamped cards, I think that they will go up over time. They are also very, very nice EX cards. I think they pop very, very well with the Terraforms. So I think over time these will be a gainer in value. Will be very good to have in the collection. Now we're going to go on to a couple of mixed stacks here. So we've got like the SIRs, or probably our next future gradings, and a couple of the art rare cards that we've got. Starting us off, the Umbreon Simplified Chinese. Very, very lovely card. Just so cute of him, just sat there sleeping next to the tree with one eye open, just checking about. But yeah, very, very nice. We've got that at one of our card shows again that we went to recently. Then we've got the Espeon V from Evolving Skies. Not much to say about it, to be honest, just the fact that it's just a very, very cute one. Like I said, hopefully that'll come back in a 10, same as the Umbreon. And then we've got the Moltres SIR from Destined Rivals. Once again, this card's dropped recently, just because obviously everybody knows it's being reprinted with the stamped logo on it in the UPCs that they're going to bring out at the end of the year. But hopefully we can get these in 10s. I think they will still go up in time, but love that, love the background and the artwork on that card there. And then we've got the Kyurem EXSR from Black Bolt. Got very lucky to pack this. I mean, we've opened a lot of Black Bolt and White Flare, but we managed to pull this one. I think it's one of our favourites overall. Very, very clean again. Nice card. Just a good one to have in the collection. So I think most of these will be the ones that we get graded pretty quick, hopefully, as long as we can get slots. So then we've got the Hilda as well. This one here is absolutely brilliant, I think, with just the Pokemon in the background there and how this card is going to pop. The more you look at it, the more you see. It's just one of them as a grower on you. Very nice card there as well. Then we've got the Chi-Yu from Paldea Evolved. I think this card here, in terms of the Paldea Evolved set, is probably if not the most underrated card. We're hopefully going to get this one graded very, very soon. So yeah, so we're very happy with that one. Then here, this is one of the lucky ones that my girlfriend managed to pack recently. The Sylveon VMAX. I mean, who doesn't like the evolution lines, but especially when they're this cute. It's so, so good. So yeah, so very lucky with this one. Very lucky that it's very clean. Yeah, so we'll hopefully get this one graded pretty soon. Just as long as we can get some ace slots. And then we've got Lacey's card once again. Love this with all the other trainers like Crispin in the background there. The fact that they're all together, pretty much foreshadowing the future of Prismatic that come out in the next set. So yeah, so this is a very nice one to get graded again. We've got a couple of Skelleridge cards. These ones are very nice again for Paldea Evolved. Fuecoco being one of my favourites from, Gen 9. So this evolution line's got a little bit of a me about it. Then we've got the Superior. Another one that's seems to like us a lot. We've managed to pack this card twice since Black Bolt and White Flare have been out. So we kept one and traded one in to get some other cards. We'll get this one graded. Love it. Another good one there. We've got Iono from Powder and Fates. Another card that I just love this background and the artwork on this card. The belly bolt in there. It's just, yeah, it's just a lovely, lovely card. Yeah, Iono's, I think, one of many people's favourites. Same with Lily. But yeah, this one's very, very, very nice. Then we've got the Extra this card we packed recently as well from Black Bolt. Not one of our favourite Pokemon, to tell you the truth. And I think the art rare, or the art on this card, is very clean, but also not as good as the rest of the cards in the set. So it's probably brought down by that a little bit. But we'll probably get this one graded sharpish as well, just to have in the collection and for future card shows that we go to. Durant EX here, not many people's favourites, but I mean, I think this card's quite a grower. I think people like to grade a few of these and have a few in the collection and line them up together so it looks like they're walking. Yeah, another good card there. We've got Arven from Scarlet and Violet Base, I believe this card's from. So yeah, so another nice trainer card there. Quite trainer heavy in terms of the SIRs. I think that's what we're quite lucky in terms of packing. Another Arven from Powder and Fates. Another card with a lot of story in there. As you can see, you take it back to the Scarlet and Violet one where they're making the lunch or something out there on a picnic, and then next thing you know, it's been torn apart. But yeah, very, very nice there, those two cards. And then we've also got the Drayton Polaroid from the English version from Prismatic. Not a bad card at all. We'll probably get this one graded as well, just to have in the tubs, probably future showpieces, just to trade in and upgrade. And then we've got the Mela from Paradox Rift. Once again, I think it's quite an underrated card. It's not actually that expensive. I think it's going for about £7. But another one that we packed when we did open some Rift when it first came out, and we were quite happy with that. So after them, we're moving on to all of the art rares we have in the collection currently. Got some very, very good ones in here. Starting us off, we have got the Misty Psyduck from Destined Rivals. I think this is most people's chase card from Destined Rivals. As you can tell, it's so, so good. Misty having a little swim there with the Psyduck. Perfect card, in my opinion, for the set. So that one's very, very nice for our collection. Then we've got the Dragonair 151. I think this is one of the cleanest copies we actually got from our recent packs of 151 when they had the restock at our local shop. So yeah, we were quite happy to pick all of them up and got a few nice hits out of there. Then we've got the Lapras, Misty's Lapras, another cute one there with Misty in there. The Lapras cards are so, so good. I think Pokemon do need to do a few more of them. And then we've got the Blaziken from Destined Rivals. I think this one is a very underrated card in the set. I think most people love Blaziken, especially with that VMAX from Astral, I believe, or Chilling Reign, sorry. But yes, this card here, very, very good card. Lots going on. Makes him look very, very cool fighting up there. So very, very nice card again. Then we've got the Raichu from Paldea Evolved. I mean, who doesn't like a sleeping Raichu? This card right here is an absolute banger. Yeah, and we're very happy to pack this for a second time, especially it's pretty minty copy. Possibly could get a 9. I think maybe just the centering is a little bit off, but another very good card. Then we've got the Houndoom. This is my personal favourite from Destined Rivals in terms of the art rares. I think this card is going to go up a lot over time, and I believe that this card is a very, very underrated one at the moment. I think you can pick this up for about £18. If you can get some minty copies of it, I think you'll be doing very, very well. And then we've got the Meowth as well. This card's doing absolute bits at the minute as well. So another one there. This cartoon effect with the Giovanni in the background. Can't go wrong with the Meowth. Kanto Pokemon for the win. Then we've got a few here from obviously our Black Bolt and White Flare that we've opened recently. We've got the Ligant. Very, very cute. I think my girlfriend loves this card a lot more than I do. But yeah, love this one. Yeah, very, very, very good card to have to grade. The Axew, this one here, one of my favourites out of this set. Just such a good one, so cute. I think it's most people's favourite from Gen 5. So yeah, so very happy to have that one in a good copy to hopefully get graded. Then we've got the Latios. This one here we've got currently sat waiting to be graded to get the matching with the Latias that we've got in from Surgeon Sparks. Love how these two pieces combine, these two cards combine. It's very, very good. Would love to have the Lovebirds in the set, but I don't think that's going to happen. We are going to look at getting some more vintage in. We've got this Litwick. Absolutely love this card as well. Very, very cute. As you can tell, I think there's a bit of a trend. We tend to keep the cute cards that we think are are good to have on the set and have on display. But yeah, that's a very nice one there again. Very clean copy. Then we've got the Mesprit. This from Surgeon Sparks. Once again, same trend. Very cute card. Love these flying cards as well. Just the backgrounds on these absolutely pop. So yeah, it's a very good one to have in this collection. Then we've got the Snivy from Black Bolt and White Flare again. Love the cartoon effect, to be tell you the truth. I think these cards are very underrated. I know a lot of people in Destined Rivals didn't really rate them. But once again, a very clean copy. Hopefully get graded in the near future. Then we've got Chansey. Love this card from Twilight, especially with the Psyduck down here, the Bellsprout, the Ditto, the Snorlax, you know. So all of these Pokemon into one card is absolutely great. Love that, especially with the Pokemon Center effect, like she's in the office. But yeah, that's a great card to have. Then we've got the Drowsy from Scarlet and Violet base. Most people, I know this card blew up recently, but since then it's gone down a little bit. We know this card's a little bit OC, but we do definitely want to get it graded just to have it in the slab. So it'll probably come back a 9 as long as everything else is okay. But we're very happy to just grade this. I think we picked this up start of the year. I think we paid about £30 for it. I think it's dropped a little bit since then. But we just want to get it graded to have in our own personal collection. We've got the Execute here as well. Another one from Surgeon Sparks. Yeah, not much to say about this one, but just love it. And hopefully get it graded very soon. Then we've got the Servine. This card here, just to go with the set really. We've got all the other, they've got the SIR and the Superior and the Snivy and the Art Rare. So that's just another one to complete the set. That's the real reason we've kept hold of that one. Then we've got the Swords Book. This one here I think is a very underrated art rare from the set. I mean, just so cute and peaceful. I think it'd be very nice to have it on display. Yeah, very nice. Hopefully we can get the dealing as well at some point. Back into some 151, the Omanyte. This card haunts us. I mean, we pack it every time we open the 151. But we've had this come back in a 9 previously. But I think this card is pretty minty from what we scanned over it. So hopefully this one will come back a 10, as we know it's all growing. Then we've got the Pignite. Very cute. One of the best ones that we've got. We want the Tepig, but I mean, we'll happily buy that one. But this is another clean copy. I think most of the art rares that we got, we did trade in just because they weren't in the best condition for grading. I think there was a lot of whitening around them, but we were very happy with that card. Then we've got the Houndoom again. I can't remember what's this from. I feel like it's from Silver Tempest. But yeah, another nice art rare here. Houndoom, very good Pokemon. I think a lot of people like that, the Houndoom cards. But very clean on this one here. So hopefully this one will come back a 10 as well. Then we've got the Alolan Dugtrio. This is another one from Surgeon Sparks. I think it's just so simple, but just so good at the same time. This was another minty copy that we got. So hopefully this one will be a 10 as well. Like I said, we've got a lot of cards in the collection at the minute that we want to grade. It's just prioritising everything. And we've got the Team Rockets Weezing. I think we packed this about 4 times when we opened Destined Rivals. I think we got it twice from one booster box at one point. I think that really annoyed us a little bit. But once again, a very minty copy. Hopefully this will come back a 10 as well. I think we just want to have the shelves laid out in terms of each set from Scarlet and Violet, etc. And just see how many cards we've got. So then we've got the Pinsir as well. This one from Twilight Masquerade. Just another simple card, but very effective, very cute. Goes well with the Alolan Dugtrio. Then we've got a couple of Articunos coming up next. So this is from Journey Together. I think this is most people's favourite card from the set. I do like this card a lot. I think it's one of the best ones from Journey Together. But still, the set is a little bit underwhelming. But it's not too bad. And there's another copy here. Another minty copy. Hopefully we can get both of them back in 10s. To hopefully trade in or maybe sell going forward. We've got the Cottony. This was also from Black Bolt and White Flare. Simple again, simple and effective. I think that's what most of these art rares are from Black Bolt and White Flare. I think they needed to be with the amount that they were pushing out. But yeah, very lovely to have that one in the collection. Then we go on to this is our biggest stack and probably our most valuable stack really. So we're going to start this one off in terms of the Mew EX Black Star promo from the 151 UPCs. We do already have this one in a 10, but we are hoping to get this one again in a 10. It's not too bad of a copy. It's very clean on the back. Just hopefully the centering's not too bad on the front here. Just love this card. So cute. The pink and the effect on the colours. Can't believe it was in the UPC to tell you the truth. But a very nice card there. Then we've got a couple of Mewtwo's. Both of these very clean copies. So I think this card is going to go up over time again. Who doesn't love a Mewtwo? Him hovering over the city. It's just a great card. Same with this one here. Another minty copy. Hopefully we get these both back in 10s and we can keep hold of them for a while and let them grow in value. Then we've got the Squirtle, the stamped Pokemon Center Squirtle. This one definitely needs to be graded soon, especially because of the rarity of them being limited releases. So yeah, we'll get this Squirtle sorted out hopefully very soon. Then we go into the illustration rare contest, the Feraligatr. This one here, we want to get matching with the Pikachu we already picked up in a 10 recently. Another Black Star promo, very clean copy. Just a little ding up there in the left hand corner. Don't know if you can see that, but not too bad. Not enough to, in my opinion, to drop it down to a 10. Drop it down to a 9, sorry, from a 10. So hopefully that one will come back in a 10 for us. Then we've got the stamped Wobbuffet from Destined Rivals. Drowsy in here as well. It's just so good. But yeah, with all the grunts in there. So this is another stamped one that we want to get basically graded sharpish. These stamped promos absolutely fly, and they are very nice. Then I think we've got 3... I think there's a couple more in here as well, but the stamped Mimikyu promos from Paldean Fates. This was before the big blow up in the Pokemon scene. We managed to pick up a fair few of these ETBs at the time, and we did really like this art rare in terms of the stamp on there and the Mimikyu. It's just so simple again. Just there he is, sat there in the background, in between the blanket that's being sewed at the same time. Such a good card. These are all pretty minty copies. So I don't think there's much wrong with them in terms of whitening or anything on the background. It might just be corners and edges. That might be a little bit of an issue on those. But they are very nice as well. Then we've got the Fluttermane, another stamped Pokemon Center. Like I say, this is all before the blow-up of the Pokemon world, the TCG world, shall we say. Start of our collection in 2023. So, I mean, this is at the time. We were just picking these up because we could. Same with the Iron Thorns. I don't think there was much popularity around these two sets here. So we got quite lucky in terms of what we picked up at the time. Looking back, wish we picked up a bit more. But yeah, not too bad of copies there either on those two. And we've got a couple of Journey Together stamped Ends Reshirums. These are very nice cards. I think this card here will definitely go up over time. It's a very good card. Everybody loves N. Both minty in terms of the backs there as well, but we have got them in the black protectors at the back in those sleeves. The Journey Together stamps always make them a little bit more valuable, so we're quite happy with that. Then we've just got the Surgeon Sparks Magneton promo. I think this card is one of my favourites when it first came out. It is a very nice card. Quite a minty copy on this one. We did get one graded, I think, at the back end of last year, and it come back in a 9. So we held on to this one just because we didn't want to risk it again. But I think looking at this, it is pretty mint. So hopefully we can get that one back in a 10 as well. Then we got a few Eevee promos from Prismatic, from the ETBs we managed to pick up at our local shops. These are all pretty good copies, I think. There's not a whole lot of whitening. I think most of this all comes down to like edges, really, more than anything. And the roundness on those corners as well. But hopefully these would all come back 10s as well. So that's why we're kind of keeping hold of these cards for the time being and just seeing if they do go up again or if they come back down. Hopefully the hype does die down a little bit just so we can get our collection graded. But I also at the same time find that very hard to believe with what we're going to see next year in terms of the megas, the mega sets. Then we've got 2 of the Eevee UPC promos, or SPC promos. I think both of these had a few dings on the back. Yeah, a little bit of whitening up in these corners here. Not sure if it's enough to drop these down from a 10. Depending on who you grade with, I think depends on what you'll get. But we grade with Ace, probably as you know from our last video. So these will definitely have a good chance in 10s, I think. But who knows? Like I say, sometimes we get good grades, sometimes we don't. I think it all depends on who's grading these cards at the time. So yeah, so these are 2 very nice ones to have in the set. I think then we're on to a fair few for here, Victini promos. I think these will definitely go up over time. Like these promo boxes here, I don't know how many more they're planning to print, but you can't go wrong with Victini really, especially with the other, the red main chase from the Black Bolt and White Flare sets. These are all pretty mint copies, not too much wrong with them, and possibly a little bit of whitening in a couple of these corners here. But like I said, not enough really to push them over to a 9 maybe. Just depends on the surface as well. But can't see many print lines on these either. So I think we got quite lucky getting these in the first run or first wave of the Black Bolt and White Flare sets. Then we've got the Pikachu promo from the Adventure Box. This card here is another great one with the mouse hole in the background, the Paw Me, Sprigatito, just Then we'll jump around having fun in the fields. I think this one does have a slight ding at this top corner here. I don't know if you can see that, but it does have a slight whitening effect there, which could cause it to come down to a 9. But yeah, another very, very nice promo. Then we go into the Toxtricity EX illustration contest promo. Once again, I think we just picked it up in the pack recently from the Cheltenham card show because we wanted the Feraligatr. I think we got it at quite a good price, but this is another minty copy here. We'll probably just get this one graded just because it has got that stamp on it. And it is a very nice EX card, to tell you the truth. Looks like he's playing the guitar. So yeah, it's a very, very, very good card. Then we've got a Lucario V-Star promo from Crown Zenith. I mean, I don't know why we didn't keep hold of these cards at the time. But I think we let quite a few of them go in a few trades at the end of last year, because when it was more gettable, shall we say. But this card isn't too bad. It has got a bit of whitening on the back, I believe, which might drive this one down to be a 9 if we do grade it. But we think we're just going to keep hold of it for the time being with all the new mega hype coming out around Lucario. Same with this Charizard V-Star from the Charizard UPC. We do want to get this one in a 10 ideally, because we have got the Mewtwo V-Star from Crown Zenith, and it would go very, very well together, just because they are joining. But I think this card, it has got a little tiny white dot up in the corner there. But other than that, I don't think it's too bad. It might be just the surface again, and possibly a slightly OC on the 60-40 with Ace, but we shall see. Then we've got the Charizard V from Champion's Path, I believe this promo is from. Another very nice card. Do want to get this one graded. We managed to pick this one up as well at the card show recently we went to in Cheltenham. I think it's a very minty copy, to tell you the truth. And hopefully this one will come back a 10 as well. Then we've got the Pikachu promo. I don't actually know what this is from. It's from one of the boxes. But we picked this up, I think, from Trident Cards maybe a year and a half ago. Don't know what. I think we just thought it was cute. We picked it up. It was cheap at the time. I think it was about £10 we paid for this. Maybe even less. But it looks in pretty good condition. Once again, might be a little bit of a surface issue. We might have to clean these ones up before we do send them off to get graded. But yeah, the back here, very clean, very minty. So we're very happy with this one. And then last but not least, in our final of our singles collection here, we've got the Pikachu from the illustration contest in 2024. This card here pulls my heartstrings really, just with the way it looks there, with him just scratching his ear, yawning. But we have got this one in a 10, so I don't know if this one will get a 10, but we will keep hold of it because everybody loves a Pikachu card. But yeah, that is all of the cards that we currently have. So guys, that is everything in our collection currently that we are looking to get graded in the near future. So please like and subscribe. Let us know what you thought of this video, if there's anything we can do better. And take care. Goodbye.